Hi, welcome to Kitchen Spoons and Combat Boots. I'm Jessy Smith. This month, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently on behalf of April being the month of the military child. Today's episode will be introducing the Military Kids Vermont team, talking about what they do, and discussing some exciting opportunities coming up this year. I have with me the Military Kids Vermont team. I am one of the co-leads for the team, and my fellow co-lead here is Lisa Larson. I will let her introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Lisa Larson. I'm a lead child and youth program coordinator contractor working with MKVT as well, our Military Kids Vermont. So excited to be here.
Scott Bushey.
Hi, I'm Scott Bushey. I'm a military and family readiness specialist that covers Chittenden County.
And Evan Brown.
Evan Brown, military family readiness specialist, working out of South Burlington and White River Junction.
So we're here today just to tell you a little bit about what Military Kids Vermont is, or as we call it, MKVT, and to tell you a little bit about why we do what we do. So I am a big fan of Military Kids Vermont because I have several children, and I really see the importance of making sure that they know that they're special and that they have something that is there because they sacrifice a lot and they don't get a say in it. You know, their parents who have made some of these decisions, you know, they're also sacrificing, but the kids really, they've got no control. So I really think it's important to do something that gives them a little extra something for their sacrifices. Lisa, would you like to explain your why?
I really appreciate just having these events, getting these kids together and connected. I mean, we have a large military community here, and we definitely want to start bringing our families more and more together. So I really love that aspect of Military Kids Vermont.
Thanks for sharing. Scott, what's your why?
Well, I too have a bunch of children, 4 to be exact, and also, 20 years of service too. So with that, my kids have seen me go away for annual training periods, especially those long overdue JRTC rotations. Luckily, I didn't have any children when I deployed, but there are plenty of service members who go on deployments with their kids still being at home, and they don't always understand why the kids don't, and they always tend to have that little bit of an extra struggle, whereas spouses or significant others kind of understand. They might not be happy about it, but they understand. So I really just wanted to get involved because my kids deserve that recognition, as well as all the other military kids out there.
Awesome. Evan, what about your why?
So while I have not served in the military, I grew up as the son of a member of the military. And I think I had one friend when my parent was deployed, and that had any kind of connection to the military, and their parent had retired from the Air Force by that point. So I didn't really have anybody that understood what it was like to have a parent gone for as long as they were. So for me, it's really important that we have now building these communities for kids so that they have somebody that understands and they can bond with them through the really fun events that we've got planned for them.
Thanks, Evan. So let's explain a little bit about what Military Kids Vermont does. So to clear up some of the myths that we have realized are out there in the world right now, anyone who is military affiliated, veteran, current service member, doesn't matter what branch of the military you're serving in, you can come to these events. The registrations are out there. We post them on Facebook, and we usually send them out through email as well. If you have a representative that you'd like us to send them to for your group, let us know. We're more than happy to pass along the information. So it is open. All you have to do is register so that we have an idea of numbers so we can make sure we have enough of everything, and that's as easy as it is. We have a variety of different events, so I'm going to have my team members here talk a little bit about what we have going on, a little bit of a past event we're going to talk about that was super fun for us, and some of the future upcoming stuff. Lisa, would you like to talk a little bit about our partnership with Norwich?
I'd love to. I'm so excited about our collaboration with Norwich University. They have a lot of fun activities that we can participate or even help to do within the Norwich community. So for an example, laser tag. Yeah. I'm so excited for that piece for us. So definitely getting ready for Norwich.
Yeah. Evan, would you like to talk a little bit about our upcoming summer series?
Yes, the summer series. So the MKVT summer series is a series of big events that we are going to be able to provide free tickets for, where we will have a section at the event for the people that are attending with us to spend time together, maybe even share some food. So the idea kind of spawned from the Vermont Lake Monsters games that Family Programs has invited us to over the last several years. Taking that experience and exporting it to other parts of the state. We've been hearing a lot of, you only do stuff in Chittenden County. So we kind of got our heads together and said, well, what are things like the Lake Monsters in other places? And so I'm very excited to announce that in June, we are going to Thunder Road in Barrie, Vermont. So we will be there for a double feature night. So there are going to be extra races that night. And if you show up at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 4:45, there will be free rides for the kids in one of the race cars on the track. And then in August, we will be going to Devil's Bowl Speedway, so another racetrack, different style of racing, and that is off of 22A in Fairhaven. And they also will be offering rides for kids that night during the intermission. So between some of the races, they take a short break. Kids will be able to hop in a car and go around the track there as well. Definitely something I would have been really excited to do as a kid. And then, of course, we will be at the Lake Monsters in July. So that's kind of the series. But the big new ones that we're really excited about are these events at the racetracks. And we are in conversations with other places to add to the summer series, so there will be more to come.
Absolutely. Thanks for sharing that exciting news, Evan. So we definitely have more events that we're planning for the future. We're planning on getting our very popular Get Air event. We're looking into that and seeing what we can make happen. We're aiming a little bit more for the fall and colder weather, since that is since that is an inside event, and we can have a little bit of coldness outside in order to make that still happen. I want to rewind a little bit and go back to one of our past events. This year was our first year for it, had a lot of interest, but we want to make sure that everyone knows how absolutely awesome an experience it was for us. Scott, can you tell us about the snow tubing event?
Yeah, absolutely. So we, as an MKVT team, decided to meet pretty regularly, and one of the topics that we came up with was, hey, let's do some more winter activities, more seasonal stuff, and it allows us to do more activities or events throughout the course of the year. So we came up with the idea of Sharp Park in Milton. It's a snow tubing park. Oh, that time of year it's a snow tubing park, which is basically, the best way I can describe it is they are basically snow tubing chutes for snow tubes, like or bobsledding chutes for snow tubes, more or less. They're banked corners. It's really fun, pretty fast, and actually pretty safe. The owners of Sharp Park really put in a great deal of effort into making sure that it's safe and perfecting how they do it. We had a lot of RSVPs, but due to weather that morning, it was kind of windy, so not a whole lot of people showed up, unfortunately. But those that did had a blast. I had 2 of my own kids there, and they loved it. And the other families that were there also really enjoyed it. We had concessions and some hot cocoa, a nice warming area. It was also 100% free to the military family as well. So it was a great event, and we hope to do more of things like that in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much for talking about that, Scott. So we are definitely looking to branch out. If you have any ideas at all that you think would be awesome in your area, let us know.
So Jessy, if I wanted to volunteer, how could I do it?
By getting in touch with any one of us. You can also leave a message on our Facebook page, and we will get that information, and we will be in touch with you and let you know what volunteer opportunities there are. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that on top of Norwich and our partnership with them, we also have Martins Point, who's been very influential with us, helping to secure sponsorships and supporting these events. And we also partner with UVM 4-H. They're very influential in helping us obtain grants that help us send kids to camps for little to no cost. Lisa, would you like to tell us a little bit about the State House visit that's coming up?
Yes, so we're going to the State House on April 8th. We'll be meeting in the lobby of the State House at 9 o'clock. This is for all military families, so we would love for everyone to attend.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that information. I know I will be there with some of my kids, so it'd be awesome if we could have more military families join us. That's a wrap on our special Month of the Military Child, Kitchen Spoons and Combat Boots edition. Now that you have the extra information on that, we're looking forward to seeing all of you at more MKVT events. From myself and the MKVT team, so long.
For more information or support, please reach out to the Vermont Military Family Support Center's toll-free number, 888-607-8773. The preceding content does not constitute endorsement by the Department of the U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, Vermont National Guard, or Vermont Military Family Programs of the organization's products and services contained therein. Further, the Vermont Military Family Programs assumes no responsibility for the consequences of using the products or services provided by the organizations or resources listed. Vermont Military Family Programs makes every effort to present our clients with reputable resources. We cannot guarantee the validity of said resources, and the use of such resources is voluntary.